Hi everybody, I'm Zilla Blitz and welcome back to more adventures in Euro Truck Simulator 2 as we take a delivery of Halloween treats. Our third delivery in the event here from Dortmund, where we're starting out here now, down to Frankfurt. It's about a 4-hour journey and I think we have enough sleep. Yeah, we need, oh no, we have got a little bit less than that before we're going to need to sleep here. So we might need to find a place to sleep on the way. Right now it's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so hopefully we'll have enough time to drive for about 2 or 3 hours as it starts to get dark, then sleep, and then finish our delivery in the morning here. Now, it's been a little while since I've played. I got off to a good start with the Halloween event, and then got a little bit busy with work, and then had some travel to a board gaming conference over the last weekend, and so that kind of wiped out some time here. But I'm back now. I don't have any travel for the rest of the year, so excited to be back and digging into more Euro Truck Simulator 2 and American Truck Simulator 2 driving. A lot of things I want to do in the game too. Also curious to see if maybe Greece comes out pretty soon. I'm not really sure on that. Might be a little bit rusty here too because it's been a while since I've driven. I think going over to American Truck Simulator, this would be a third consecutive perfect delivery if we can do this one without screwing up anything, which might be a tall ask after not driving for a while. But we've got a nice day. We've got a nice load of Halloween treats here. We are kind of racing against time too because the Halloween event ends Sunday and it is Thursday right now where I am, and I need 11 deliveries. So I don't know. I kind of want the bonus gifts there from the Halloween event, but it could be a little bit challenging to get 11 deliveries in 4 days. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's 3 a day with 1 day having 2. We'll see what we can do. Anyway, not too worried about it. So we'll get a little bit out on the highway here and then we'll check in. We also have $300,000 to spend. I don't know if we have any spots left in our garages. I have to take a look at that too. Anyway, we'll see in a little bit. It's a little bit under 3 hours left to go. We're about 1/4 of the way through our delivery. Lots of things to talk about, just in terms of things I want to do and things I'm hoping to do in the games coming up. And I'm curious to hear what other people are doing. Plus, also, I would expect that very soon, maybe not very soon, probably like the middle of December maybe, we should have the Christmas event coming up, which should be fun. Do I get a speeding ticket here? Let's slow down, slow down. There we go. Slow down. I think we're going downhill here, which is creating us problems. Calm down, Sky. This isn't Sky, though. This is Spanish Sky. Here we go. Let's go right there. That should work. Nice. But yes, so I haven't gotten back yet to the driving school to finish the driving tests, the 2 exams in Euro Truck Simulator. I've yet to start the American Truck Simulator driving school, which I want to check out and see and make some content for that, too. Then I got the Tobii eye tracker thing, but I haven't had a chance to try that yet. I really haven't played for about 2 weeks. It's been kind of, life happened then. And then also I have a stick shift that I want to add now to put on the extra added onto the wheel to be able to try that. So there's so many things to do. Fortunately, I do think things are looking pretty calm going forward, so I hope to have another good run of content. October on this channel was a good run of content because I was working later, and usually that's like, it takes me about 1.5 hours, 2 hours to make an episode. And then this is really nice to kind of de-stress after a long day at work. So I found myself gravitating towards things like Euro Truck Simulator and American Truck Simulator as life was busy during October. But I'm excited to keep up that momentum and not lose it as we get into November and the end of the year. And maybe, perhaps, we'll also see Greece come out. Is that possible? And one more thing to chat about. We have a number of experiments that we started. We had our driver development experiment, and then we also had our truck experiment. And I'm going to check on the truck experiment after we drop this load off, because that was one where we got 5 kind of some groups of trucks: a good truck, a medium truck, and a poor truck. Put them all in the same city with roughly equivalent drivers. And we're going to see if the different trucks make more money than the other trucks. Like, does truck quality matter? I think the answer should obviously be yes, but I want some data. Give me some data on these things. Anyway, about 2 hours left to go on our first delivery here, making our way down to Frankfurt, and we'll check in about another hour as we get closer to our destination. I've never seen this before. This is like a full-on I think they're trying to stop us, right? Because they never put up roadblocks like this before. This is crazy stuff. This is like the big signs and everything, and this is the helicopter one. Let's go check it out. I think we're okay. They cleared a path for us right here. We should be in good shape. Yeah. The only thing I wonder about is those blades there. This could be bad. Can we make it by the blades? Yes, we did. All right. So nice of us to have them let us go right by the emergency there.
Precaución, por favor, tengan
Speeding violation. So much for the perfect deliveries. Just slipped over the 80 miles an hour. It's tough on these downhills. Gosh, to be honest, I was paying attention to my sleep meter. I forgot to look at the speed limit. I forgot that we were gonna pass out if we didn't get a place to sleep like this. The world is turning dark, and we just don't have enough to make it to our final destination. So I'm actually going to get off here and swing over, and there's a place to sleep that's a little bit closer, but I think we're going to be okay. Gosh, so much for perfect deliveries, though. That's just... Oh, man, another one. Is there a cop behind us? You can't give us a ticket twice in the same day. Once you get a ticket, it's a free pass to drive whatever speed you want, right? Ticket someone twice like that. That's just not fair. Anyway, we'll zip around here and find some place to sleep. One thing I was wondering, though, so I know that a lot of Germany is being reworked. And to me, it feels like this stuff that we're driving on is much better than Germany as I remember it when I was in this part of the game a long time ago. This is kind of right near where we started and everything. Well, no, we started in England, but I remember kind of being down in this area after we had soon started. This seems like it's a much higher quality, and I'm wondering if this part of the game has been reworked, because I know they're redoing a lot of Germany, because this feels really sharp. It doesn't feel like content that was out at the beginning of the game. I'm curious if people know, because right now we are here, Frankfurt, Cologne, Mannheim. This certainly feels like it's a lot better than what we went through in the first part a long time ago, a couple of years ago when we first started playing. We are passing out. Everything's going black. All right. We got some sleep here. I had to decouple to sleep here. What time is it now? 4 o'clock in the morning, so it should be getting light soon. Let's get... Oh, I did the double sleep. I didn't want to do that. Okay, well, we're really awake now. Back on the road after that double sleep. We got our truck serviced, but it didn't need anything. The other thing I was wondering about, there is a test drive limited achievement, which is that, and I've talked about it before, once again, it's been so long that I forget, we need one more of the 7 brands of trucks. And I think this is, so I think we need Mercedes-Benz, or this is the last one. I can't quite remember what was the case, whether we had, like, I just have to drive this truck another, 999 kilometers for each brand in the game. If so, we should get that achievement soon if this is the one we need. So I think the way to be sure is to drive this one for another 900 or so kilometers and then see what happens. And if it doesn't trigger the achievement, then I have to figure out which truck it was that we still need to drive. And I know this information. I think it's actually in the comments from a video a little while ago, because a couple people knew when I mentioned I needed to get one more brand of truck. People knew exactly which one I needed to get. And I know that I have Iveco, Scania, Volvo, Renault. I know those 4 I have. And this is So once we get 999 kilometers of this one, we've got this one. I think I just had a Mercedes-Benz. So if this has got to be the last one. I'm pretty sure I've driven a DAF2, but anyway, I'm not sure. I'm wondering. We will have our parking challenge up here in about 18 minutes or so. So we're very close to our destination now. And we are so awake after sleeping for 16 straight hours. Yeah, we're just a few minutes left to our destination here, and this is way too high a quality to be original content in the game. And it's showing us that never having driven this before, and I'm pretty sure before I was in Frankfurt, I think that night there was a snowstorm or something like that. We'd come up here and had some
derecha.
kind of wild adventures in a nighttime blizzard here. But this is way too
Precaución,
good
por favor,
for
tenga en cuenta
original
la
content.
velocidad.
Whoops. Really gotta slow down here. This has got to be part of the rework, because this is really well done. And the roads are just so much more unique than the original content. The scenery, the graphics, the buildings, everything is just a
Vaya
level
recto.
up than what you'd normally have. So this has got to be New Germany, which is what we'll call it. We are here, wherever here might be, for our final destination. Hope we get a 90.
Gira
I
a la
like to
derecha.
park. Nice. 90. It doesn't feel... Oh, it is. We've had this one before, right? We look at it. The trailer's in the way. So we got to go loop around and then line it up from over here and then just back right in on the blind side of the trailer. There's no way we're going to loop it in around the other way. All right, let's get it lined up. All right, I think we're kind of lined up the way we want to go. I want to try to get everything going straight and then use the mirror to pull it into the other side. Let's see if we can do this. So we get it straight. I want to go this way. I need to watch out over my mirror. Make sure I drop it into the right spot. Gosh, I had it. I think we still might have it. But I had it. And I screwed up. Oh, we got it. They gave it to us. That was generous, though. We were not really in here very well. I mean, we'll take it, but it's like half the trailer is in. Let's get our money, and then let's go deliver some more candy. We'll be right back. Actually, let's see how we did here. I think we're close to a new level. 150 miles. The candy pays well. It's expensive candy. 11,500 euros. Still working our way up to the next level. I'm going to find another job for us, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, there was a pack of Halloween treats right beside where we dropped off, so that worked out perfectly. And these are going from here up to Kassel, which is about a 3.5-hour drive away. This will give us our 4th delivery in the Halloween event. So we'll get out on the road here and let's connect as we get going. About 3 hours left. We're about 20 minutes into our drive and just making our way towards the northeast. I should slow down. It's interesting. So in real life, there's a fly, one single fly inside this studio where I'm shooting, this office where I'm shooting this, and it's attracted to the lights because I have 2 studio lights in front of me. So it's bugging me. It's just driving me crazy. It's right there, I guess is where it is. And it's zipping all around, and it's aggravating. It reminds me of way back one time when I was younger. I was driving, I had a fly in the car. It was all over the front windshield and stopped on the front windshield. And I said, oh, I can get it now. I whacked it with my hand. The whole windshield shattered. I got the fly, though. It was expensive, though. Actually, in the U.S., I don't know about any place else, but in the U.S., so most insurance has a deductible on your vehicle. For car, if you get in an accident, you got to pay like 500 or 1,000, depends on what your insurance is, of the first amount of damage. But for whatever reason, glass windshields they don't have any deductible, and it takes like 30 minutes to make a phone call and be like, yep, sure, no problem, and they send someone out and they fix it. And that's what they did with that too. So you can break a lot of things. You can't break a lot of things in the U.S. Breaking these is expensive in the U.S., but not windshields. It's not that you want to break them, of course. I did want to show one thing. In between our deliveries here, I went in and I checked out our drivers, the truck evaluator activity, and I want to show you the results here too. So let's pop out into our driver manager here, and we want to look at truck manager. So we're going to pull up truck managers, then I'm going to sort by garage on the top right, and bear with me if you don't know what's going on, but you'll notice there's 5 drivers in Berlin, and they're all driving Volvo FHs, except you'll notice that we've got 2 with 420 horsepower, 2 with 600 horsepower, and 1 with 750 horsepower. So basically we got 2 of the weakest, lowest powered trucks we could get, and then we got 3 really nice ones, with 1 being a little bit more horsepower than the other. And then we hired these drivers, Ludovic, MT Cougar, Luke P, Katarina, and Roel, and gave them kind of valuable, almost exactly the same skills and put them on flat development patterns. And then the question is, how much money are they going to make? Because the only differentiating factor here is the quality of the truck. And we can see here that our top two drivers, Ludovic and MT Cougar, have made 3,900 daily profit and 3,100 daily profit, whereas our other three Volvos are 4,200, 3,500, and 4,000 and 3,900. Now I did the math on those. I think Luke's has changed. No, not here. Katarina's might have changed since the time that I did it. But the two lower trucks are making an average of 3,547 euros per day. The three better trucks are making an average of 3,841 euros a day. So roughly 300 euros better per day for our better trucks at this point in time. I'll keep a track on. So right now, it would be fair to say that the better trucks are making more money, which is, to be fair, that's what we expected to see, but it's just nice to know, and there's nothing else we've got to do with our money. So I'm going to keep an eye on it, though, because I think it might be different, too, as the drivers evolve and as their skills level up. I would think that as the drivers' skills level up, the quality of the truck will matter even more, perhaps. I'm not sure if there's a logic behind that, and I'm not sure why I think that. I was just thinking that maybe when their skills, I know why I was thinking. I was thinking if their skills are lower, they're going to be very limited as the types of jobs that they can get and the distance they can get. But once they get better skills, they're going to be able to take more challenging jobs. The better drivers will be more challenging and farther jobs where the truck is going to be more important. I don't know if that makes any sense, but we'll see. Right now there's a $300 gap between the good and the bad trucks, which is pretty significant considering that's average daily profit. So there is an indicator there. Anyway, 2 hours and 1 minute left to go. We'll see when we've got about an hour left to go. Lots of other things in addition to American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator. A lot of other things going on in the simulation and strategy game world that I thought I would chat about in our last little segment. So I'll be back soon. Little under an hour to go here in our second delivery of the day, and I thought I would chat now about some of the things going on. So I want to focus on American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator 2, spend some time with these games with the Driving Academy, check out the gear, check out the Toby element there, check out all kinds of things I want to do, and again, finish the Halloween event, check out Greece if it comes out, do the Christmas event, all these kinds of things, make a couple of tutorials. So lots of things to do in these games, but there are some other games that I thought I would chat about a little bit too. Farming Simulator 25 just came out, right, 2 days ago. I forgot it was coming out right on the 12th. The 12th kind of came up quickly here. I did pick that one up. There was a 25% off coupon on Green Man Gaming, so I did go and grab that one. I've installed it yesterday, but I haven't had a chance to play it yet. I think I'm going to check that out on the weekend. So I'm tempted to start a series with that, but I'm not sure. And then I am finishing up my Crusader Kings 3 series, which I want to kind of wrap up. I'm trying to get that Blood Eagle achievement, but it keeps going sideways. So there's another thing to do. And then I did get a review key of Rogue Waters, which is a turn-based strategy roguelite pirate game that looks pretty good. So I want to create an episode or two on that. So those are the things kind of coming up here, although I'm not I don't want to spread too thin as much as I would like to try Farm Simulator 25. I'm not sure that I haven't necessarily have enough time to do it. So, but let me know if there's any in there that of a particular interest. The other thing I'd like to do is a newbie tries Hearts of Iron 4. That'd be another game that I want to play too. So many things to do, but we're speeding here, aren't we? Let's slow down, calm down here. We are now in our destination city, I imagine here. About 20 minutes left to go. We'll check in as we get closer to our parking challenge here. So about 10 minutes left to our final destinations. We're in Kassel here now. And it makes me wonder, because this is new territory, right? New part of I think anyway, I'm assuming this is way too nicely designed in my mind to have been the beginning part of the game here. This looks really good. So I'm wondering too, like they did with Bern in Switzerland and stuff like that, did they perhaps add hidden roads in here that we can kind of look for? Like little X's down there. Like I wonder if there's something around here. I have a feeling there might be. Up those stairs. Like, is that one? Nope. Dead end. I like the graffiti. I mean, I don't like graffiti, but it's cool they have the graffiti in the game. Thought maybe there'd be a shortcut across here, but it doesn't look like there is. My eyes are peeled for hidden roads again. I have kept my eyes open for a hidden road, but I don't see anything here. So many possibilities, but they all had yellow X's in front of them. So, denied. Where is our final destination? It's up ahead here. Pull right in. Let's get this parked. This is kind of cool, though. This is, you know, when they redo the areas from the old content, it actually kind of feels like it's a whole new DLC. And it's a surprise DLC. It's kind of like a bonus DLC. I know what we're going to have to do, right? We're going to have to back in right in front of that right-hand side there over there. It's always the way it is with these. It's always the way it is. Whoops. Why did I turn my engine off? 90. Yep. I told you. All right. And the way to do this is to pull down there, make a U-turn, come all the way back here, and then just back it straight up and in. Alrighty, we are lined up, and I think it's just a matter of going straight back at it and then not hitting that pitchfork. Straight out. Straight. Should be good. There you go. We're home. That was a good one. We're right straight in that one. That worked out pretty well. Even on both sides. I like to get them even on both sides. We'll take it. Another $10,000 worth of 10,000 euros worth of candy delivered to European children. A little bit late, 2 weeks late to be fair, but 9,700 bucks. Excellent. And since we're all here, I'm going to go see what we can buy with 588,000 euros. So a while ago, we bought garages in Sicily to get that achievement where you have to own all the garages in Sicily. So we got some spaces to put drivers and trucks in Sicily. So let's get some trucks here. All right, we got a couple of trucks and a couple of drivers down from Messina, so that'll help us out. We got a lot of drivers now, 10, 11, 16, 21, 31, 36 drivers, including ourselves here. We still got more space. We can hire 3 for Catania, 1 for Messina, and then 2 for Palermo. Then we need to get more garage space. So let's fill them up and make a lot of money. Anyway, that brings us to the end now. If we look at our Halloween event, we've got 4 out of 13, 9 more to go. I'm going to try to probably do a few off camera and then come back. Maybe the next episode will be a middle part and a couple more Halloween events or driving events. I'm not quite sure. We'll figure it out. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you in the next episode.